I'm glad I didn't do the review for this manga yesterday because we just found out something very interesting, which was Akira Toriyama did the story for chapters 101 to 103, and now to review this last chapter for Dragonball Super Arc, it's definitely a lot more meaning than it did yesterday. But yes, this is the last chapter for the arc, which is chapter 103, The Legacy Towards the Future. This is where it starts out where we last left off with Gohan and Goku pretty much still fighting at it. And sure enough, Goku always has the upper hand at this point, showing off his skills with Ultra Instinct. And this is where Gohan starts shining. Goku is saying, wow, you have great powers and everything. You're still not fast enough for me because I know how to train. Which he definitely shows it off by literally hitting him around and, of course, still moving with his body. But then that's when we get Gohan saying, there's more to my power than just what you think. Which he definitely rages to get a lot more ki in him, and he goes way faster than Ultra Instinct, which Vegeta points out. Thus, Goku is dodging almost every hit that Gohan is trying to throw at him. He lands one final blow towards Goku right in the stomach, which pretty much ends the fight. Goku notices Broly being very fascinated with what Gohan said, which was going right to the limit of your power without snapping. And because of this, Goku says, let's stop for the moment and let somebody else try to fight you instead. And this is where we get Broly versus Gohan. And the whole point of the fight is Goku wants Broly to see if he can tame his powers. And just as the fight starts, that's when Broly starts raging and Goku's thinking, oh, here we go again. He's gonna snap. But just as Goku was kind of predicting, if you think about it, he actually controlled his powers, which made him a Super Saiyan. And I'm glad we do get to see this in the final chapter, because I know for a fact we've been wanting to see this out of the chapters lately for the last few, because they've been mentioning it, saying that Broly needs to learn and you can't fight, and they even talk about it in the superhero movie with them pretty much addressing it and then finally having Broly controlling his powers. I just think that's incredible that we get that for the final arc. It's just fascinating to see that this is the case and we're pretty much getting everything we want out of this last chapter. So it is really awesome that we get to see this one specific thing, which a lot of people are excited about, and we're also excited to see where this is going to go for Broly in the future. But anyways, as Broly and Gohan are fighting, Vegeta gets discouraged and wants to fight Gohan in general, so he goes out there, goes after him. Then Goten and Trunks are like, Broly, fight with us. And then Goku's just like, you know what, everybody's doing this. Let's all just fight each other all together. So they have a big brawl, and it's just very incredible to see it as like a little final moment of a battle. Once they're all done, they have a final feast out on Beerus' planet, and then they all head back to Earth. But once they get back to Earth, they meet up with Piccolo, and Goku is just, of course, always interested in powers. So he wanted to fight Piccolo, but unfortunately Piccolo had to go pick up Pan with Gohan. And unfortunately, I guess it's been a while, but Goku kind of forgot who Pan was, which Vegeta was very concerned and also was calling him out for that. And this is where the most interesting part is, and just the most ending way to see in an anime, which is no dialogue, just background music, and everybody is in motion still, but there's just something about it that you know what they're saying or what's going on, and it is just so perfect the way they ended the chapter. So Pan notices Goku, and Gohan's kind of just like, go see your grandfather, he's over there, which she does a kick towards Goku, which is the most satisfying thing to see for an ending to the chapter, especially towards this arc. And just a smile on both of their faces is just so amazing. And then just to have them be like, hey, let's go for a little run or a little race and that, which does also remind me of the end of Z, where Pan is racing around the world and just trying to beat her record from last time, which I think is just so amazing if that is the case. But the one thing I think most fans noticed was the one scene where you see Piccolo looking straight towards the camera, if you want to call it that way, waving a goodbye. And people are thinking that maybe this is just a way to say goodbye to Akira Toriyama, or him saying goodbye towards his fans. And I think that is really nice gesture. And I just want to just say thank you for Torotaro, and just in general for the people that are editing, the stories and just everything in general. And even Torotaro even points that out, that he really enjoyed doing super manga. Just in general, the super manga itself. It's been a long ride for him, but at the same time, this was something he really wanted. And I know there's so many people who are inspired because of Akira Toriyama. And I think that's just so fascinating and amazing that he got something that he wanted. And at the same time, for him to give us a nice little tribute to Akira Toriyama, even though he wrote the story, of course. I just think it's just an amazing chapter. Maybe it's because of what the events happened recently, and that I gotta give the final arc of the chapter a 9.5, or if you want to go even farther, make it a 10 out of 10, because the tribute is amazing towards Akira Toriyama, just showing how much passionate work went into this chapter, and just letting the fans know they care for us, and to show all that. And I think that is probably the best way to end an arc in general, and I just love it for that purpose. And I'm really hoping that if Akira Toriyama is seeing how this arc ended, fully developed and fully released to the public, I hope he really likes how it turned out, because it is amazing. And I'm hoping that if he is seeing it, that I hope he enjoys how it turned out. So, but anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end it here for now. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hit like for more. Subscribe if you're new, of course. And I know we are going to be getting a slight delay. It sounds like we won't be getting anything in May as well. So there's going to be a couple of months with no Dragon Ball Super, unfortunately. But until the next chapter comes, I will be here doing the review for it, of course. And I do want to point out as well, I am also doing the manga theater. I'm still going to continue doing reviews on Akira Toriyama's old stuff. I did do the Sandland manga. I did a review on the show, which is comparing towards the manga, how it is. But if you guys are interested in that stuff, I do recommend come join the ride, and let's just see how this goes. Because I do want to cover a lot of things that Akira Toriyama has done. I have older games that Akira Toriyama has made, like a game that maybe not a lot of people might know, which is Tobal number 1. That game is going to be coming out. I'll be talking about that as well. But other than that, hope you guys enjoy watching. That's all that matters. And it's been an honor to just do the reviews ever since I started doing the Moral. I know there was moments I had to skip a few mangas just because towards college and that. But in general, though, this ride was amazing to just cover over and stuff. And just as a Dragon Ball fan in general, this is just amazing to do. And I always enjoy it. And that's pretty much what the case is. So, other than that, guys, I'll see you guys all later. And take care, everybody. And keep on going and keep Dragon Ball strong. Because it sounds like everybody is still going at it to show their support towards Akira Toriyama. So, anyways, guys, take care. Have a great day.